We've got a message for Virgo today. Let's see what it is. I actually even reached for a different deck than I thought I was going to reach for. So, bury your dead. Okay, Virgo. It's time for you to put something behind you. Something is in your rearview mirror, but you need to let it go. Wow, this is the second let it go message for Virgo. It's almost like that's a thing or something. But yes, bury your dead, honey. You need to put something behind you. You need to let something go. It is gone. Bury it. What is it though? Remembering the bones. Oh goodness. You need to take the lesson. So whatever has passed, you need to let it go, but you do need to take the lesson. That's what you need to take forward. But, oh my goodness, so much. What else for Virgo? Tend to your partnerships. Okay. So Virgo, this could be a relationship. This could be a work partnership, but you've been holding on to something and that has actually been preventing you from connecting in this partnership in the way that you need to. So this is definitely a little bit of a call to examine where you are in your relationships and how you're treating your loved ones, and make sure that you are giving them the time and attention that they deserve, because it sounds like this thing you're holding on to has been distracting you, unfortunately, from being your best self in this relationship, whatever it is. So look at that with a close eye. The other one that came out is Conjure the Magic. I want to know more about Conjure the Magic for Virgo. What is this one telling us? Mind that monkey. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah, you've got something clinging to you and you need to deal with it. And you may need to summon your power to deal with it. But there is definitely something on your back, basically, like a monkey on your back clinging to you. This is something that's a little bit different than the Bury Your Dead card, but not completely unrelated is what I'm getting. Here's your do-over, okay? So it is your chance to do something fresh again. You get a second chance at something. And in order to really... Ooh, a second chance at a relationship. Again, it could be a business relationship or it could be a romantic relationship, but you do get a second chance. But in order to really live that second chance, you need to put the past behind you, let go of something that you've been holding on to. You need to learn the lesson from it. And you need to refocus on that relationship. So the relationship is the do-over in this case. And in order to do that, you are going to have to find your magic a little bit. Because that inner reserves, it's your inner power is what I'm hearing to do this, to get your do-over. Light the candle of grace. Okay, this actually came out as I was prepping for the reading and I put it back. So here it is again. Light the candle of grace. This is twofold. You need to give yourself grace for your own mistakes. I think that might be the dead you need to bury, is that you made some mistakes in the past. And the important thing when you've made a mistake is to learn the lesson, but again, put it behind you, put it in the ground, whatever it is. Don't let it keep riding your back like a monkey, or else your do-over isn't really a do-over. But it tells me that whatever mistake you made in the past, it had something to do with this relationship right here. Some neglect that you gave it because of these issues. Maybe your partner did something and you resented it and you've held on to that. But it is time to put the past behind you if you want to move forward. And what we're hearing from the cards is you should. This is a relationship worth salvaging. This is not some toxic relationship. So if you're out there and you've got some toxic ex and you're like, I'm going to get back. Nope, that is not this message. This is very different from that. This is not salvaging a toxic relationship. But it is knowing that in long-term relationships, there does come a time where we do have to forgive. We do have to light the candle of grace for ourselves and the mistakes we've made, and for the other person and the things we're holding on to. So I think that's the monkey, is that you're holding on to grudges and you're letting those grudges basically ride you and hold you back from being your best self in this relationship. Interesting. The other card that jumped out with Light the Candle of Grace is honor your body as friend. Listen to your body's needs and don't be afraid of your body's desires. your body may crave some sort of physical connection with this partner. So maybe it's not a business partner, but if your body has a need, we are an integrated self. We are not just spirit and we're not just physical. And it's easy to lean too hard into one versus the other, right? But this is saying that whoever you are that this reading is for, you have not been honoring your body, whether that's tending to your health or listening to the physical side. But we're on this physical plane with this physical body for a reason, and it's to have these experiences, right? That's why we're not just spirits. We're spirits in a body. You can't neglect this vessel. Protect your boundaries. Okay. So yes, in saying this, you are not supposed to lose yourself in this partnership. That's not the intention here. And maybe in the past, that's what happened, is that you lost yourself. You were too codependent, or you didn't have enough boundaries, emotional boundaries, communication. But this is your sign that you can reinvest in this partnership and get that do-over while still maintaining your boundaries, that the past doesn't have to repeat itself. But the way you keep it from repeating yourself is protecting those boundaries. Interesting. That is really interesting. Remember the whoopee? Oh, okay, this is really cute. And don't lose sight of what brings you comfort. There is a comfort object for you, and don't lose sight of yourself. I think these go hand in hand right here. The honoring your body, the protecting your boundaries, and remembering the whoopee. This is honestly adorable. Yeah, those all go hand in hand. There's something where you've lost part of yourself in the past when you've been in relationships, things that bring you comfort and joy. And that could be physical, or it could be, you know, respecting your body and what it needs along with this other comfort activity, or it could literally be a comfort object like the whoopee, like a loved stuffed animal, for example. Or your cat, you know, or even a physical activity like going to yoga, something that brings you true comfort. Listen to the music of your soul. Yeah, so there's a lot here in this reading about bringing your whole self to this relationship, like, but not this isn't giving yourself away. This is honoring your whole self, honoring your body, honoring your soul and what your soul needs. Your soul is actually craving this connection to this partner. This might be a twin flame situation. It might be a bonded soul in some way, but your soul knows who this is, and it wants you to basically deal with your shit so that you can have this partnership. And you can have this do-over. This is not for a lot of people. A lot of people, like I said, tend to go back to toxic relationships and toxic exes. This is not that. But this is someone where you had a real missed connection with your soul, with your soulmate. And you can get that back as long as you and they have done this inner work and can respect each other's boundaries and honor your physical and emotional needs. Interesting. So you're holding this card and talking, and I didn't even look at it. Be yourself. So this is a soul connection where you get to truly and legitimately be yourself. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And this person loves and cherishes you for who you really are. And it's your job to be yourself in this relationship, to bring your whole self in this relationship, to not hold back, to not try to be somebody else. It's your job to bring your whole self to this relationship because this is the person who can genuinely love you for who you are. This really is your soulmate, whoever this is. Invite your monster to tea. I love this card. Invite your monster to tea. Don't be afraid of your inner monster. Don't be afraid of your dark side. Embrace your whole self. We are cosmic and we are complicated and we are unfortunately running out of time. This is a big reading. So whoever this is for, let me know. Tell me that you accept this message and that you will do the work to reconnect and get your do-over. Good luck.